Can love cause pain? Absolutely, unequivocally, of course not. First of all, nothing can cause pain other than my thoughts. And if I am my judgment thoughts, and if I am my victim thoughts, and if I am believing my poor me sadness thoughts or anger thoughts, then I will experience pain. It's still not real pain, it's just an interpretation of what I think is going on at the moment. Love, as I said in a previous segment, is total absence of desire, total acceptance of what is, absolute surrender, recognizing the truth in everything. Look at those characteristics. How can any of those cause pain? It's the opposite. What causes pain within the framework of what we call love is the misunderstanding of what love actually is. And what we call love is, I am madly in love with you, you and I are in a wonderful, passionate relationship, and that will continue as long as you fulfill the bargains that I have set. So you and I sit down and we come up with a bunch of bargains. I will do this, you will do that, I will do this, you will do that. As long as we keep those, we think we're in love. As long as we behave in a way that's commensurate with the agreements we have made, we think we're in love. It has absolutely nothing to do with love. It has everything to do with bargaining. So the person who is the most successful at bargaining will appear to have the most successful, loving relationships. But it's nothing to do with love. It has to do with my ego is getting what it thinks it wants. And the problem with that premise is that sooner or later, my ego says, I'm not getting what I think I want. Because sooner or later, my ego is going to up the ante. So let's say you bring me a coffee every morning with 2 lumps of sugar, and it's wonderful as long as you do. I know that you love me. Then one morning you put 1 lump of sugar in. Now it's very clear to me you don't love me. It's obvious. That's all it takes. Now, in a normal, mature individual, it takes a little more than that, but that's a clear warning sign. Okay, now I'm going to watch. Because then you say you'll be home at 5:30 so we can go out for dinner. You come home at 5:45. Number 2. 2 strikes. Then one day you say be home at 5:30 and you actually call at 6:15 and honey, I'm sorry, I forgot all about it, but I'm in a meeting and I can't go home at all. That's 3 strikes. Now we have a serious problem. Now we're going to have to go back to the bargaining table. You said X, Y, and Z. I agree to A, B, C. That's not love. That's bargaining. And most marriage therapy is based on bargaining. Most marital therapy is based on how can I get my needs met. I have to be able to explain to you what I need, and you're the one that's going to have to give me all the things I think I need. It will never work. Why will it not work? It will not work for the simple reason that in truth, my higher self has no needs. In truth, I know and I recognize that I already have and are everything. I have no needs. So as long as I'm barking up the needs tree, it's not going to happen, because you won't be able to fulfill my needs. Not because you're not a nice person. You undoubtedly are a loving, nice person, but you can't fulfill my needs because they don't exist. So as long as we're talking about needs filling, it won't happen. And even if I give you a list, these are my needs. Okay, I want you home on time, I want you to help with the dishes, I want you to put kids to bed, and I want you to bring home enough money so we can live comfortably. You do all 4. I'll come up with something else. Why? Because my one fear, and your one fear, is the fear of love. So what is love? We'll go back to what is love, the original question. And why are we so afraid of it? It's because in love, we lose our identity. Who I think I am has no longer any relevance in love. Only in separation, only in being separate from the other is who I think is who I think important. In truth, it's not important. So who is the I that's going to choose to be in love? Never the identity that I made up. The identity that I made up is going to fight that idea at all costs. It's going to come out with all kinds of substitutes. And they will appear to be very palatable. They will appear to be very attractive. Faithfulness, you name it, telling the truth, being honest, making enough money, looking after the house, cutting the lawn, you name it, all the bargains, all the symbols of love that we trade on all day long is the substitute for the real thing. And the substitute for the real thing is sitting back saying, I know who I am and I know who you are. Let's enjoy that. Now we're in love.